I think I'm just as nervous talking on a YouTube video as I was when I first started doing YouTube about a year ago. But I wanted to talk a little bit about how life has been since becoming an animation student and just where I am now with as far as my studies go. I talked about it a little bit in previous videos, but there's always been a sort of anxiety that I've felt when it comes to my art. I think I've always wanted to do animation ever since like elementary school, as far back as I can remember, but I never had the confidence to actually pursue it. So I think the things that's changed is actively trying to improve my art with my Webtoon. So working on my Webtoon, of course, there's going to be a lot of anatomy, but it's also storytelling. And I think that's really helped me build the confidence to take the leap and apply for animation school. I definitely think that you could still get into the industry without having to go this route. It's not like a lot of animation studios are checking if you have like a master's degree in animation. I think it's more skill than anything. And I want to improve as much as I can in just everything, I guess. Like my animation, my character portrayals, my storytelling. I want to get better at all of those things. And I don't really have people around me to help me, like to give me feedback on these. I mean, I have my friends, but I feel bad I'm making them, like forcing them to read and look after all my stuff. So it's just more beneficial for me to attend a art school and get feedback from instructors that have been in the industry and that have been doing this for years. I think one of the key takeaways that I have experienced from my semester so far was learning how to finally do perspective. So perspective and backgrounds have always seemed so daunting to me, and I never really bothered with it. If you can see in my like old art, I just don't do backgrounds. But now, after I took like a perspective class, I have a better handle on 2.3.1 point. It's actually really cool. So even working on these storyboards for this class, I had an easier time. It went by really fast because I already know what to do and I already have a picture and I'm able to portray it onto, well, in this case, the iPad, but it's a definite improvement from when I first started taking classes. And when it comes to anatomy too, I feel like that has also improved. And when I look back on my webcomics old, like the very first few chapters, I cringe. I know that that's very common for webtoon artists, but to me, I can't even make myself click on the first 3 episodes because it's just that bad. And this might be me begging you to not go and check out the first 3 episodes, or at least wait until I redo them. If you want to check out REITA, my webcomic, then that would be awesome, but maybe we'll wait until I redo the first 3 episodes. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like this has been really beneficial to me as an artist. So I'm really glad that I took the leap and decided to do animation courses. It's also made me more confident in my art because a year ago I think I would have been nervous posting these storyboards online in the first place. I feel like I haven't really discussed my school or like my art student life in general, so I wanted to do that now. Basically, I am attending a school called Academy of Art University. I don't mind naming the school because I'm an online student. It's not like I'm actually there. But yeah, I'm in my first semester as a master's student and studying 3D animation and visual effects. So here I'm only doing storyboards, but later in the video you'll get a chance to see me working on some 3D stuff. I'm nowhere near like good with 3D as I want to be, but I do want to practice. I've gotten some of the programs necessary for 3D animation, and I think I just want to like mess around with them over the spring break and just try to get familiar with all of the tools and stuff, all the buttons. All of this while getting a break, because working on these storyboards really had an impact on my mental health, just the stress of it all.
You know what? I think I did film my apartment in Korea though, but I don't live there anymore. I don't live there anymore. But at the time, I was still living there.
I finished taking the poses for my school, my class. Hopefully I can get that assignment done tonight. I'm playing a little bit of a dangerous game here because this assignment is due tonight at midnight. I think it was my midterm paper that had me really stressed. I kept going back in and fixing things, rearranging my paper, and then there was the mess with the works cited, so I barely got that turned in. I think stressing myself out over midterms made me like, I don't know, I feel a little sick, a little under the weather. I think that's just stress though. So I want to get this one done and then I'll be free for spring break.